What's up, YouTube? We're getting a 2005 Camry. Today we will be replacing the water pump. Water pump's right here. Take off the belt. I'm just loosening these bolts. You see right here. Those bolts right there. Okay, I'll be back. See you. Alright, so right now I'm bolted the alternator to give me more space for my wrench. See, there's the alternator right there. It's just I think 14 and a 12 millimeter. This is at the top. That's the bottom on the side right here. Top right here. Bottom bolt right there. And just unplug all the electricals. 110 right there. And the 10 that goes on the alternator. Here's another 10 right there. Bolt everything. Now you got plenty of room to work. Move this to the side. And then your water pump's right here. Just gonna finesse this cable around. But yeah, just take these bolts so you could get to all the bolts around the water pump. And your water pump is in my truck. And the water pump. So all those bolts around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6 bolts should come out. Don't forget your gasket. You gotta clean out the mating surface once it's off. Put a bucket under because all the water's gonna come pouring out. Alright, guys. Okay, so I just removed the pulley. This is the pulley. Has 4 bolts. Got 4 bolts. These are 12 millimeter. The way I got those to loosen them, using my little pry bar. What you want to do is like wedge it between one of the bolts so it doesn't move, and crack them loose, the other ones. Just keep doing that till you crack all 4 loose, and then they should be easy to come out. Okay, now move the wire out of the way. It's in here, just put it right here to the side. And then now I am able to unbolt the bolts for the water pump. But this car is a little warm, so I'll see if there's any pressure. Looks golden. We should be golden. See, he is leaking, but it wasn't overheating yet. But it is dripping a lot once he turns the car off. Let's see if it left the floor wet. Just a little bit. Okay. Be back, guys. I'm gonna go remove this water pump now. And we are back. The water pump is officially out. Here's the old one that I put over here. I think it's the original. We have the new one, so let's compare it. Sure, it's the same. Looks pretty identical. Has the same notch right there, all the holes. Put around. Okay, and we will be reusing this one, the pulley. The pulley's like 60 or something, but it should still work. It's just a pulley. Now, for the most important, clean the surface area, the mating surface. You gotta scrape all that old gasket material off. I mean, you could use RTV, but I don't really like to, because as long as you clean the surface good, the new paper gasket should be leak proof. And look at the original one. The paper gasket, and what? About 20 years later, barely leaked. It'll be golden. Just clean it up good. So I got this little plastic brush and a small scraper. Just scrape it. Alright, guys, I'll be done cleaning up. Some brake and some blue towels. Alright, guys. Alright, so I scraped it and I cleaned the area. It's pretty clean. I mean, as long as it feels nice and flush. I don't want to scrape it and make any gouges. But yeah, it should be golden. Okay, so this water pump has 2 studs, so I like to push the gasket on those 2 studs first to hold it in place. And then slowly, once it's on there, it should pretty much line itself up. New pump. Just make sure you screw in all the screws first, and you can actually slide it back a little bit so you can see that the gasket is going through the holes with the bolts. I'll show you right now. Okay, so I have now put in all the bolts. I started them. I made sure they went in through. You can actually make sure. Oh, inside the gasket. There. Back. And then you can crawl under if you want to make sure the bottom was right. But yeah, it felt pretty good. It should stay in line. Now you just want to slowly bottom the nuts out, and then you want to torque them. Just do it by feel, but you don't want these really tight. Just want to make sure that once they bottom out, just give a like quarter turn. Make sure it's nice and tight. You want to do that across, like in the star pattern, so the pump goes on evenly. Alright guys, I'll go ahead and do that. The water pump is in. I put the pulley. I'm tying the bolts for the pulley at the end. These are already torqued. I filled the radiator with water. I also spin it to make sure it doesn't leak. But you'll find out once you start it if it leaks or not. But it should be golden, like I said. Now I gotta put the alternator back on and plug everything back in. Be back. Alright guys, this video is pretty much done. I just tied in the last 4 bolts right there for the pulley. It was on the water pump. Put the belt back on, start the car. Didn't see any leaks. Time to tell the customer to drive it along, because he had a green coolant and the pink coolant. I told him it's not good to mix coolants, so he's just filling it up right now with distilled water. It's gonna run for a week to clean everything out. And I'm gonna basically dump it out and refill it with fresh coolant. So his cooling system is all golden. Alright guys, 2003 Camry water pump replacement. See you guys next time.